Shalom, shalom, and once again, shalom. Through all our different broadcasts and mediums and streams, amen. I'm coming to you. What I want to offer to you is a one-time IQ test. Yes, an IQ test. This test will be on an, I guess, a intelligence test, right? Your intelligence quota, uh, rating you on your intelligence, and this test is going to be very, very simple. It's not going to be hard. It's going to deal with 4 questions, and so we want you to get an opportunity to get a sheet of paper so you can uh, write down your score, what you're going to score on this intelligence quota test. And this is what we want to see. And if you want to be graded on your intelligence quota test that we're giving, you're going to have an opportunity to do that. So get your pencil, get your paper, and we're going to administer this test. Is that all right? We believe it will be good. We believe it will work for you. Amen. So with that being said, let's get ready to get to it. Okay. So it says IQ test. 4 simple questions. They're going to be 4 simple questions. And you're going to get an opportunity to answer them 1 through 5. Okay, here we go. It says answer each question with a grade from 1 through 5. 1 being the best and 5 being the least. 1 is going to be the best and 5 going to be the least. So get ready to take your intelligence quota test if you choose and so desire. Okay, first question is yourself. Yourself. This is going to deal with how do you feel about yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Are you glad with yourself? Or do you have joy with yourself? Are you at peace with yourself? You as a person, not dealing with anybody else. This is just personal. How do you feel about you as yourself? Now, this is your grade 1 through 5. 1 is being the least. The 1's going to be the best, and 5's going to be the least. So, therefore, if you feel good about yourself and great about yourself, you can answer 1 through 5. Okay. Once again, it says answer each question with a grade from 1 through 5. So the first question was yourself. How do you feel about yourself? How are you going to grade yourself? So 1, if you feel great about yourself. 5, if you don't feel so great about yourself. And numbers in between 2, 3, 4 until 5. Okay, we got that. Now, next one is your main personal. Let me get this off here for 1 second. Let me take this off real quick. Your main personal relationship, meaning that this isn't you. This is dealing with your main personal relationship, the main person in your life, whether it's a friend, a husband, a wife, a neighbor, your marital partner, your main personal relationship, 1 through 5. How do you feel about your main personal relationship? Are you happy with your main personal relationship? Are you glad about it? Are you excited? Do they bring you joy? that main personal relationship, how would you grade it? 1 through 5. Okay. Now remember, answer each question with a grade from 1 through 5, 5 being the best, and no, 1 being the best, sorry, and 5 being the least. Amen. Okay. Now, the next question is number 3. Your job, work, or duty. And this is why it's job, work, or duty. Everybody doesn't have a job. Everybody doesn't go to work. Everybody doesn't have duty. But we usually have one of these 3. Either something we do that's our duty, or something, a habit that we make that could be our work, and something that's a job that you get paid for. So what we want to ask is, at your job, at your work, or at your duty, how do you feel about it? Do you enjoy it? Is it great? If it couldn't be better, if you just, hey man, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then we want you to do the same as you did to the other 2. Answer each question with a grade from 1 through 5, 1 being the best and 5 being the least. Now we have one more question we want to ask you in this intelligence quota, this IQ test. So what I want you to do is, once you finish the test, I want you to find a neighbor, find a friend, or pass it on. So share, subscribe, so that everybody get an opportunity to take this simple test, 4 questions, and you will be done. And then you can rate your own IQ level. Okay. Now, the next one is what we call the Most High, or we call God, or we call a creator. In different religions and aspects of life, people say, well, we looked at Yeshua as the Most High. He's the most high person. There's no one higher than the Most High. El Elyon, amen. He's the God of all. Or the one in the Greek word for God is God. He's the highest of them all. Besides him, there's no other. And some say that the creator, the universe, who created the universe. So in this, and you're asking yourself, how do you relate to the Most High, the God, the creator in your life? Are you happy with them? Are you have joy? Do you have peace? Do you have love? Is everything great? And so therefore, we're going to actually give a grade once again concerning the Most High in your life. The Most High God, the Most High creator, or the creator, God, and the Most High. And how do you feel about him? How's that working out in your life? And so answer the question once again. Answer each question with a grade from 1 through 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the least. So therefore, you have a total score of the 4 groups that you've answered these 4 questions. All right. And so now we're going to take a look at your grade. It says add up 4 answers. Any score larger than 4, you have failed the IQ test. I want you to figure that out now. Any score that's larger than 4, you failed the IQ test. Well, some of you say, well, what kind of IQ test is that? You know, you ask the questions and you didn't say I failed my IQ test. So how could you get a 4? The 4 is that in each category you have to have a 1, meaning that when it comes to yourself, it comes to your personal friends, it comes to your duty, your job, or your work, you'd have to have a 1, being excellent. And when it comes to the creator, the Most High, it would have to be a 1. And this IQ test would be giving you a passing grade. One more question. If life is a test, would you pass? If life is a test, would you pass? Many of you know, and many of you feel, and probably have been doing it for years, that on this earth, we are going through challenges, trials, tribulations, and we're going through tests. And the question that it asks in the end is that if life was a test, would you fail? Many people aren't used to failing. Many people don't want to fail. But ask yourself, if this IQ test is true and correct, have you failed it or have you passed with flying colors? Are you right with yourself? Are you right with your neighbors? Are you right with humanity? And are you right with God? So I just wanted to stop by for a moment to just check in to see if your intellectual level is where it needs to be. Because sometimes we have to check ourselves. Sometimes we have to test ourselves so that life we can pass. We pass from death unto life, and we pass from life unto death. That we want to do the best we can, be the best we can, and make the best choices in life that we ever can, and be on the right road when it comes to our salvation and our soul. So I hope you've done well, and if you've failed the test, you could always pass it. It's up to you. You should be at peace with yourself, peace at your job, peace with mankind and what you do, and peace with God. And then you'll pass the greatest test of all, getting saved, giving your life to the Lord, and being a light to a dying world. This is Doc Hurts signing off. Thank you for taking this test and giving us the moment, amen, in time just to be with you. So with that, we're going to sign off and say shalom, shalom, and once again, shalom.